Right, thank you, colleagues. So we have gone through a series of questions relating to several quite sensitive aspects of the decision. I'm also delighted to include two of the ward councillors for Paulsgrove, Councillor Gemma New and Councillor Joe Hooper. Under the auspices of these, do you have any interests to declare, Gemma and Joe?
None. None at all.
Thank you very much, each of you. I have one further question, which I understand from Democratic Services I can ask in public, which is, clearly we're talking about in the public version of the report, we're talking about a significant amount of money here. I am concerned that we're doing this without exhausting all the options, all other options. Have all other options been exhausted before coming to this decision? Okay. There are a couple of other points which come from the exempt session but which relate to the public report. So in terms of openness and transparency, I want to make sure that they are related to the report. In paragraph 7.1, you say that there is a further £240,000 to purchase the family's existing home. Is that just the purchase price?
No, the purchase price of the property is 190. Once you take account of legal fees, stamp duty, and some refurbishment costs, that gets us to the 240, and that's just an estimate.
Okay, so I think, Joanne, for the minutes of the meeting, that we should make a note that the 240,000 is to purchase and refurbish the property. Those were the only two further questions I had in public. Luke, did you have any questions or comments at all, Squire? No? Okay, so what I do for Gemma and Joe and the public's benefit is that usually I ask people for their questions and comments and then I sum up and then take a decision accordingly. We're being asked to spend a great deal of money on this. However, following from the discussions in the exempt session whereby we've analysed the costs of both option 1 and option 2 on the public paper, and also the costs related to the alternative, which would be that the authority could be faced with large care costs in providing accommodation to meet just the children's needs. It has emerged that this is the most cost-effective option. It's an incredibly difficult situation because of the nature of the sensitivity and the unique nature of the situation in which we are faced. I would say to colleagues taking the project forwards that we have to make sure that the £670,000 capital cost up front is a maximum, and I understand the sensitive nature, but we have to make sure that we drive the most cost-effective bargain. If the figure comes in £1 above 670 grand, then I will want it back here. But I'm anticipating that will not happen. Okay? But it's important that we try and do it on the most cost-effective basis, as this is not only the most cost-effective, but I think, given the unique nature, the most humane way forwards. And on that basis, I approve the decision going forwards. So that is that. And I'm very grateful to colleagues for coming along. That closes the meeting at, I believe, 4:35.